Okay, that's fine. So that's try me now. So let's go back.
Do I need to stay on while to do the YouTube, or have to?
Say that again.
Do I have to stay on while you do the YouTube, or I just have to cut off?
No, I think what I want to do is to show you how I do it. Then it's being recorded on YouTube as. Or do you have to go somewhere now?
No, I was just thinking, like, you get your time to explain instead of me intervening. You get time to explain everything. So I'll watch the video several times. Oh, what do you think?
No, I think let me do it as you are asking. You ask question as well,
Oh,
but
okay.
everything also being recorded so that you may not even need to watch the YouTube video. I believe it's good for you to watch so that if you ask any question as I'm going along, ask. Do you understand?
All right.
Okay. So the first you want to do is you go to the level 4 skills page, which is going to bring you to this very place. Right. So let's say you're starting on section 1, test 1. You click on that, then go down. Right. You scroll down to the bottom. Then you click add activity. That's the first thing you want to do.
Okay.
Add activity. You're going to add quiz. Right. Then you click on add. Right. So this is going to be section 1, just the same thing. You have section 1, test, then A, right? Because every test 1, test 2, 3, they all have A, B, C section.
Okay.
Okay. So section 1, test 1, that is, when you scroll down, the only other thing you change is the question behavior, which comes under immediate feedback. That's all. Come down to say. So when that is done, it's going to bring you to this place. But you can't really do anything now. So you just go back to section 1, test 1. Scroll down. Now, because this is what has been created, you see this at the bottom of the page. Now, you want to drag it just there, something by the side, drag it up, and you take it to the first, the top, so that okay, so let it be number 1 here. Now, because we are going to do 3 of them, instead of doing quiz all the time, actually duplicate. So you duplicate, we have test A, you want to duplicate for test B and also test C as well. Are you okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you duplicate? Just come here, duplicate, then duplicate again. You want 3 of them. So all what I need to do, I have test A, this is test B, just change this to B and change this to C. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is now pick 1 question each from this one, right? And move it under this question. So how do I do that? I'll click on this very one. This is the first one I need to do. Just click. Then you scroll down, go on to question bank, questions. Then you select, because by default, it's going to pick another one. So you select this and go on to the Abacus question, which is question 1. So you have about all the 10 questions here. Are you with me? Gabriel, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now, what you want to do is you need one of these. So you duplicate it to extra one question. So click on this very button, duplicate it, right? Then you save it as well. And just click save. You don't need to do any other thing. So you discover that there are now 11 questions here. Now, what you want to do is this one you did, this very one, you are going to move it into, let me do, to make it easier for you, I'm going to, should I create a new directory? You can move it. Okay, let me go on something. This one that I say for moving. Right, let me move that. Categories. What do we do here? So what if I create this on the system. So let's say let's call it another name for transfer. You don't need to do all this. I will explain to you what I'm doing. It's okay. So I'll come to this place.
Hello. Can you spare me a moment? I think someone's knocking the door.
Okay, all right.
Is it still live broadcasting now?
Yeah, it's a broadcasting. Yeah. Okay. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what you do when you've created the extra question, right? You see there are 11 questions here now. Now
Yeah.
the very one you've created, which is very one, select it, and you are going to move it into this place, say for transfer.
Okay.
Are you with me? Okay, then you click move. So it's now there now. So you've done if you go back to this first question, question one, we've gotten one question and we moved it into that very place. Now you move on to question two, AQ2. Do the same thing, click on it, then go on to question bank questions. Then you select the category. It's just repetitive process, bid mass. Then duplicate any. I'll prefer the last one. So duplicate that, right? And if you like, take this copy, then save.
So, okay, if I'm trying to understand, every question has like a topic for it. So they are not all abacus, like some are bid mass and stuff.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct. So question
So
one.
You have to identify whether it's abacus, bid mass, or anything else.
You don't even need to do that. All what you have to do, question one, you do that. Question two is bid mass, you do that. You move from question two, you do that. You move from by question.
So how would you know this is bid mass and this is a different topic? How would you know like the topic which falls under?
You don't need to worry about that. Let me do this one. So I've done this. I'm selecting this now. I'm going to move it under transfer.
Okay.
So I moved it. Now, once I've done that, I'll come back to section one, test one. Then you move on to question three, which is this very one. You can see the way it is labeled.
Yeah, you see on the question three, they've written subtraction. So is it going to tell you what to do?
Now, you don't need to worry that it is subtraction or bid mass. All what you just have to do, pick one question here.
Yeah.
And they all go under the same place.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that answers.
I think it's, you know, on the first one here, all the questions, all the questions under abacus was grouped like in a separate place. So
yes,
if someone is answering questions about abacus, all the questions he's answering will be in abacus. But on this case, this side, you can see subtraction and different types of topics. So how are you going to group them according to their topics?
We are put them according to topics.
So you're just putting them there.
Thank you. Just put them all on the, you don't need to do the grouping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for instance, I've done 1 and 2. If I want to do the third one, just go on to the third one. You see the way it is numbered is labeled. So here you have that is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you now want to do, move on to number 3, click it, then go under question bank, questions, then go to the category where it is. Okay. This is 11, but don't worry about it. Just do a duplicate of any, duplicate one, then save it. I'll remove this copy also. Oops. Skill track. Then save. Then scroll down, select the one you have just hit, and move it under for transfer. So everything is going under for transfer. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Then you move it there. So once you've done that, go back to section 1, test 1, and go to question number 4, which is metric conversion. So we do all this up to 12, right? We now try everything under this section A.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to, you want me to complete it? With me. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I think the
I
Wi-Fi
said, do
is
you want me to do it up to 12, or you think you'll be able to, should I leave it? Do you think you'll be able to do it?
I think watching a video over and over, that will make me understand them really well.
Okay.
If I keep watching a video over and over, then I'll be doing it just one by one. So I'll be watching a video. Well, any step you take, I'll just do the same thing.
Okay.
I think that'll be faster.
So do you want me to keep on doing it now? You think?
Yeah, you keep on doing it now. So I see, like, if you do like two, 3, 4, 5 or something, then I keep watching it repeatedly. Then I'll continue the rest.
Okay, that's fine. So now I'll move on to the fourth one.
Yeah.
Then to questions. Change the category to, so that you know that's one we are picking. Then duplicate one. Prefer the last one to make it easier. Save. Then you go and move it to, where's the one we created now? That's why it's saving. So you move it under for transfer. Then you click move to. So that move that under there. Then go back to, we're now going to question number 5, which is this very one. Question bank questions.